are back on home soil, having returned from their troubles with what their manager described as a credible draw. Reactions were mixed amongst those who saw it. The feeling from the stands is very much that there is work still to do. Work that needs to be done, though, at least in front of this faithful band of supporters who will be vocal, who are full of belief, who are creating a fabulous atmosphere for us. The team must surely feed off that. They are raring to go. We'll be up and running very, very soon. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, the tension here reflects the state of the tie.
Well, you've heard me say this once or twice, Peter, but there are no easy games at this level, even in the relatively early stages. It's all down to the determination and the attitude of the players to take on this game and to force the issue on their opponents. I'm looking forward to a high-tempo start.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Matazo. Gnonto. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. Adli. Semenyo. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Semenyo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Greenwood. Gomez. Greenwood. Matazo does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gomez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gnonto. That's a good run down the left. Adli. And here's Semenyo. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Attempts a clearance. Araujo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Marseille, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space...
And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, surely! Real chance!
tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to them.
Scott. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Semenyo. Adley. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Great chance! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Gomez. Gnonto. Adley. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Gelhardt unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gnonto. Adley. Oh, they could be caught. Chance, surely! Just off target. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Semenyo. Semenyo. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Greenwood. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Medina wins the duel this time. Semenyo. Aim forwards. Semenyo. Adley goes for a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Medina. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Adley. Semenyo. Played right into his path. Semenyo! Yes, it's in! And that gives them an overall lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Greenwood. And it's Gomez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Greenwood. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adley takes control of it, and he's on the move. Keeper's got good distance on that. Adley. Semenyo. He's through, now is he in? That's a fat chance for a shot! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. That's really well manoeuvred. Greenwood. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Marseille have reclaimed it. Shoots! Yes! The second half sparked straight into life. Greenwood, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Gnonto. Deftly away. Aubameyang. Played out to the right. Adley. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. Aubameyang. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Adley under intense pressure.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Matazo. Adley. Oh, such a clever touch. Scott opts to play it back. Chance! Has another go! In he goes again! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Matazo. Scott. Araujo. Semenyo. It's a good run down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been won straight back. Medina shifted upfield, moved on forwards. And he's got his cross in. Araujo with the clearance. Semenyo gently done.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Gelhardt takes a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Gelhardt clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't wasn't that far away.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well-timed, excellent interception. Semenyo. He's found a way through. Semenyo. Time to deliver. Now this could be a chance. Back into the middle. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo. No way through, so back it comes. Shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now. So there's going to be another change here. And it's Scott. Bradley. And here's Semenyo. Semenyo. Can he finish? It's there! And they are pulling clear here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. You may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is 3. And it's played forward. And he thumps it clear. Cuts out the pass. Pavard. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, good spread. Murillo's cross. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Marseille making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Araujo. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely bit of skill. Adley showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Greenwood. There won't be another chance after this one. What a throw in. Vermeeren. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Araujo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Araujo. Scott. Adley. Pavard. Pavard played out to the left flank. Now it's Aubameyang. And that is that. So that's the first round done, and on we go. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
So we're up and running. Mavropanos. Todibo forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Skulls. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Great ball if he can get there. Eva Nilsson. Lucas Paqueta. That has been cut short. Doak. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Gnonto. Chooses to go at a shot! He can get that clear. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's Kluivert. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kluivert! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that'll be a goal kick. Souček is, of course, making his first start in quite a while now. Scott concedes a free kick for that. Kluivert getting this one clear. Eva Nilsson wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Kluivert. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Here's Eva Nilsson, a real chance! Goal! breakthrough strike! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Socek. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lucas Paqueta. And it's lofted through here. Wilson. Araujo with a fine tackle. Scott aimed forwards. Kluivert. Oh, super find. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Doak tries to dink it through. Takes a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And he's all tries a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's really well manoeuvred. Another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
And it's Kluivert. Todibo. Kilman. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta, gently done. Defending of the desperate variety. Doak is onto this. Gnonto. He's found a way through. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Evan Nielsen. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the second half gets underway. It's been slipped through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's not going far. Scott. He's in a good big chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Three-nil, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lucas Paqueta. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's in! That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Souček shifted upfield. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, good spread. Cook. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Todibo is the guilty party there. Kluivert looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Walker-Peters, and it's Cook. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kluivert, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Doak, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Doak looking to run onto it. He's in! Kluivert! In he goes again! It's a loose ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Mavropanos does really well to win the ball there. So what can they make of this? Kilman. Moved on forwards. Todibo. Todibo shifted upfield. Todibo. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Wilson. Aim forwards. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, it's come loose. He's cut it out. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Fulkrug. Great defending, strong and determined. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. fine run and he's happy to keep going. Turns and goes back. That's a... Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Todibo clears it away. Full group. And that is as far as they're going to go. The final 5 minutes. Oh, played right into his path. Fulcrum! They've scored! Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is this the start of a comeback? Played back in, and he welcomes it in. Decent chance! And that was very necessary. Another big chance that gets away.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Lucas Paqueta. And here's the chance to counter. Truffert. Full group. Cook. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. So the field has been reduced now to just 8. It is quarter-finals day. For the right to be within just one tie of the showpiece final, you can feel here the sense of possibility. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
And we're underway. That's been slipped through. Shot a goal!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. They've played it short. Valverde. It's a good run down the right. Nice looking ball. Eder Militao makes the interception. There will be a throw-in. And here's Evan Nielsen. Valverde.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, some tackle that. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's Araujo. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Asensio. Could be danger here. Valverde, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. Dennis deals with that nice and simple. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Gnonto. Asensio gets it clear. Have it back and can go again. Truffert. Oh, that's a clever... And a chance! He is just caressing the ball. Truffert gets into a good position. Oh, nice touch. Gnonto. Big chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Di Maria, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Eder Militao clears it away. And it's Truffert. Gnonto. Truffert made a good run there. Camavinga. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Di Maria. Oh, what a ball! And they've got rid. That's a throw. Free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Asensio, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Camavinga chips it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Rodrigo. Nice physical challenge. Camavinga. Rodrigo played out to the left flank. And it's hoisted clear. Scott. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here. Di Maria. And here's Evan Nielsen. So what can they make of this? Scott gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is Truffert. Evan Nielsen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Di Maria. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior tries to dink it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. Evan Nielsen, lovely shapes to shoot! Gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham, aim forwards. Decent chance! Rodrigo. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Truffert. Good play on the left-hand side here. Gnonto. Di Maria. Great position here. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's come loose.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. He can run onto that. Thinks about the... Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's there to clear it. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Deftly away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Brahim Diaz. Asensio cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And time is up. Only a draw in the home leg. It tilts the tie against them with an away game to come. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are from today's match, number one score in the official score.